Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In today's video I'm going to show you the Seiko SNK803. I purchased this particular watch a while ago on November 11, 2020. So I have been using this watch for quite some time now, and as you see I had it upside down. I haven't used this watch much. Why? There are some things that I dislike about this particular watch. So in this video, this is a little bit of a review of the watch after having used it almost 3 years to this date. And in this video, I will show you how you can change the look of this particular watch. Should there be an issue with the fabric strap, there is plenty of alternatives that you can use. First of all, I apologize for the light. It's winter here, or fall. There's not a lot of daylight, so I might consider purchasing an external light. Let me know in the comment description if this video for you is visible enough. So here we have the beautiful Seiko SNK803K2. I purchased this particular watch on Chrono24 for about $100, $96 American dollars to be precise, including shipping. I purchased it out of Asia, and currently this watch retails for $180 on Creationwatches. On Chrono24 you can find it for $160 all the way up to far in the 180s dollars. On Amazon you can purchase it brand new for $207, $218. So what we have here, I'll leave you with two beautiful reviews by Worn and Wound by Zachwise, as well as Fifth Wrist. What we have here is a 37 millimeters case, a 18 millimeter lug width, allowing it to pair it up with 18 millimeter straps. We have a hardlex crystal, so not the normal mineral crystal, but also not a sapphire crystal. The movement, we have a 7S26 movement with a power reserve of about 40 hours, 30 meters of water resist. The watch movement does not allow for hacking, but the movement does have a date function. Here at the 3 o'clock position we have a day of the week as well as the date. We have a brushed case. This is like bead blasted. It looks more gray than silver, and here on the back you can see what I mean. Here on the back, the case back, you can see a polished part, and here we can see the difference in terms of the color between that bead blasted gray and that polished look on the case back. And this is one of my criticisms. I think the watch would have looked better if we had that polished part on the front, which makes it a bit more classy in my opinion. This bead blasted look for me is a bit too tastic. A beautiful function of this watch, or not a function, it's more aesthetic, is the exhibition case back, where we can see that movement and the specifications of the watch. The exhibition case back, it reads water resistant 7S26. To be precise, this is the movement 7S26C. The watch comes on this fabric strap that actually looks very nice, and it really suits the beige dial. And as you can see, it comes with these keepers that are also bead blasted, so they do fit the case of the watch very nicely. And also the buckle with the Seiko logo or Seiko inscripted into that buckle is also bead blasted. Really nothing to complain about. What I dislike about this strap is, as you can see, this material easily starts to tear, and again telling you that I haven't worn this watch much, but you can see already that this strap is already like breaking down, and I honestly haven't worn it much. As much as I like the look of this fabric strap, I think the quality is not great. And also on the wrist, I think this fabric to the skin actually is quite harsh. So I'm not a fan of the fabric strap. This is a Flieger style slash field watch. Definitely military inspired, with this triangle here at the 12 o'clock. That really has military references. We have minutes, we have hours, we have an applied Seiko logo with the 5 logo. So this belongs to the Seiko 5 family. Watches that have certain features such as shock resistance, water resistance. While this particular watch only has 30 meters, so definitely I think should be fine washing your hands wearing the watch, but also withstanding some rainfall. Definitely not meant for swimming in my opinion. What also makes this watch quite unique is the crown. The crown is very much integrated into the case. It's hardly noticeable here at the 4 o'clock position, not the 3 o'clock, which is the industry standard, but at the 4 o'clock. And the crown, as you can see, is very much integrated. You need to use your nail to pop the crown. There's a couple of positions to change the day and the date and the time, but no hacking or hand winding. So I think the crown is sufficient and it works. And the great thing about this particular design is the crown will not dig into your skin. I'm about to sell this particular watch because I have too many watches in my current watch collection. And what I typically love in a watch nowadays is an automatic movement with hacking and hand winding, as well as a sapphire crystal and strong luminescent material. This applied lume markers, as well as the hands, is quite average in terms of Seiko, and I think this is to be expected with such a small proportion watch. Definitely the lume on, for example, my SKX009 is way better. So I'm willing to let go of this watch. Should you be interested, feel free to hit me up. Right now I'm going to change the strap on this watch, just to show you some options in terms of if you want to change the look of the watch, give you some suggestions. So I'm going to remove this particular strap. Now what I want to show you is the straps that I have for this video. I have 3 straps, and forgive me, but first I wanted to again show you that reference number. So this is the SNK803K2. There are other versions with different dial and strap combination. There's a black one. I think that one is the 809. There's a blue one and a very beautiful green one. So caliber 7S26, water resist 30 meters, hardlex crystal. So that is the official tag that came with this watch. Now for this video, what I have here is a beautiful strap by Hirsh. This is a beautiful leather strap. It has a bit of padding, so it has quite some thickness to it. And I think because of that cream stitching, it will go well with the watch. This one has a polished buckle, which does not fully go with the case of the watch, because obviously we have a brushed case. And again, I think the watch would have looked better with that polished case, matching these kind of leather straps. But I think again, that cream stitching will go well with this particular dial. It has quite some thickness to the strap, which I think goes well with this particular watch, because as you can see, We also have quite some thickness with this case from the back of the watch to the front, to that hardlex crystal. So I think the watch will look will look great with quite a thick leather strap. So this one is Hirsh. I think this was called Buffalo or something. I will try to see if I can put a link in the description to Hirsh or even to this particular leather strap. Make sure to get an 18mm strap. Up next we have a beautiful thinner strap, more elegant strap by Vario, also with a polished buckle, also with beautiful cream stitching. And the beauty of this strap is a very nice taper from 18, I guess, to about 16mm. And we have a quick release system, making it easier to remove this particular leather strap and swap it out for another quick release leather strap. Beautiful brown. I think this color is called mahogany brown. I also will leave a link in the description. Now up next, this is a much more affordable option. This is by cheap NATO straps, CNS and watch bands. I think this should be the green 18mm strap that should be available to purchase for only a couple of dollars. And unlike these leather straps, as you can see, this fabric, this Perlon, I think it's an artificial fabric. It is very thin, and unlike the leather watch straps, these particular straps, they don't have adjustment holes where you can find a proper fit for your wrist. But with this Perlon, you can just find a fit anywhere you like and just punch a hole in it with the buckle. Also polished buckle, and I chose a green one again to emphasize the military character of this particular watch, and I think this will also go well with this particular dial. So I'm gonna pause the video for now, change out the straps, and tell you what it looks like. Before I'm going to remove the strap, I think it's also noteworthy to just show to you quickly how this watch wears on a 6.3 inches wrist. So I would say my wrist is small to medium size. I would say more small than medium. And I think this watch will look best on people with a small or medium size wrist. If you have a large wrist, be aware that Seiko also have beautiful watches that are a bit larger. There are watches that are 39mm and larger. I will include a photo of a watch that looks very similar, but is a bit larger. So that has the same theme. And if you have a larger wrist, that watch might be more fitting for your particular wrist. But here we have the 803 on my 6.3 inches wrists. And as you can see, yeah, what can you say? I think I'm in the third adjustment hole, as you can see right here. So if your wrists are, for example, 6.5 inches, you would probably be somewhere here. So I would argue this watch is best suited for medium-sized wrists, and it also works on small-sized wrists. And if you have really large wrists, probably go for a bigger watch. And this is what it looks like. Now, another aspect which I think is noteworthy is the weight. As you can see on this fabric strap, the weight is only about 60 grams. And that makes the watch much lighter than, for example, the SKX009, 135 grams, on an original Jubilee bracelet size to my 6.3 inches wrist. So if you have a small wrist and you don't want to carry a heavy load on your wrist, 136 grams, then the Seiko SNK803 is a great watch because it only weighs about 60 grams. Now let's continue. You need a spring bar too, for example this Perlon, to get rid of the original fabric strap by removing the spring bars. So here we have the Perlon. And let's feed it through this lugs. And there we have it. Now what you can do is you can make it like so. And I think that green in combination with that beige dial really looks quite amazing. And I also seen that there's, for example, a burgundy color, which I think will look also fantastic. Blue. These are quite affordable. I'll leave a link in the description. And they changed up the look of this watch quite a bit. So now you just find any fit that you like, how loose or tight you like to wear it, and then you just put your nail in there with the buckle here on the back and press the buckle through the material, like so, for example, and then feed this material through the buckle, like so. There you have it. And as you can notice, this is very sturdy material, which I really love. And again, it's affordable. Up next, what I like to do is the excess material that you can see right here. I like to fold it back through that adjustable keeper that we have right here. And that's it. And this is what it looks like. A super lightweight and easily adjustable way to wear your Seiko SNK. I think it looks very, very pretty. Really changed the look of the watch, and I really like that zigzag pattern on the Perlon. I think it looks really nice. Next time I should be able to have this pin line up with that cutout in the buckle. That will look prettier. I didn't manage to do it. Next time. I really like this color. Up next, I'm going to remove the spring bars again and throw it on a leather strap. So up next is the Vario strap. And the beauty of the Vario strap is that the spring bars, they are already in the strap, and it comes with this quick release system, making it very easy to remove it. So here we have the top part, and we have the top part of the strap. And all we need to do next, push the spring bar inside that hole, and then use our nail to adjust this pin. We slide it to the right, and then we push this spring bar inside that drilled hole. So there we go. I'm gonna use my nail, slide it to the right, release it, and see if we can find that hole. And I think, honestly, we're inside already, because this pin is all the way to the left. And when I pull it, it's not moving. So I think it's inside. And this is genuine Italian leather. Really beautiful material. Now let's go to the underside where it reads Vario again. I'm gonna start with this part, push it in the hole like so. Go to the other side, use my nail, slide that little notch down. And now I'm trying to look for that hole, and you hear a click, it's already inside. So that is the Vario leather strap. Let's throw it on my wrist. And as you can see, that really changes the look of the watch. Very supple leather. Really makes the watch look way more expensive. Beautiful leather strap. There we go. With my 6.3 inches wrist, as you can see, I'm somewhere in the middle. And I think this looks really nice. I think this looks really nice. And it feels very comfortable. I think it looks very nice. There's a bit of a pattern, as you can see. Some nice taper. And this is a very flexible, beautiful, soft leather strap, and also sturdy. It's so easy to remove this strap. All you need to do is slide down these buckles and you're good to go. Up next, finally, we have the Hirsh strap. So I'm going to put the original spring bars inside this leather strap. And I think here I hear the click and we are inside. Really like the look of this already. Now the second part, and that was easy, where inside always make sure to check that it's solid. There we have it. I think this might be the best looking part because of this padded material. I think that is very well known with Flieger watches. So I think this is a great combination. And that is the Hirsh buckle. Beautiful stitching, very beautiful details. So let me throw it on the wrist. There we have it. I think a great combination. Really changes the look of this watch, making it a bit more dressy. I can see myself wear this to the office with like a Oxford button-down shirt with a beautiful cashmere jumper, making this watch look very two-tastic, but also quite dressy at the same time. And again, my critique is, would this case material would have been polished metal, I think it would have been way more dressy, fitting that suiting, you know, pairing up with that polished buckle. But it is what it is. I think it's a great watch. I'm going to sell it because of the lack of hacking, hand winding, no sapphire crystal, water resistant, only 30 meters, and not a lot of lume in here. But other than that, I think for the money, I purchased it for about $100. It's one of the best watches out there with an in-house movement, with a very iconic design. I mean, it's very unique. So that is the video of the Seiko SNK803, 3 years in the making, on a bunch of aftermarket straps that I leave link in the description. I hope you find this video useful. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a comment or write to me directly on Instagram, send me a direct message. So have a fantastic day and see you soon.